guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Titular and we are back in Pro Cycling Manager 24 with episode number 55 of the Titular Pogibeater career. Here at the end of season number 4, this is going to be the last episode of season number 4 and the last episode of this week of episodes. We still got two main objectives in our career to do, which is reaching level 37, which we are very close on it. Maybe we can do it in this episode, probably. And with that said, let me just check here. We are 100% on 2 attributes, that's good, on 2 axes. And with that said, one objective is going to be fulfilled today. The other one is trying to get to the top of the individual ranking, which we are not going to do probably, even if we win this tour. We'll see. So we have a tour to try to win. It's the Grand Tour of Guangxi. So 6-stage tour, sorry. We are going to defend our title. We were the winners last year, and we've got the 3-4 stages, which I'm going to bring you the final 20 kilometers. Then the 4th stage, I'm going to bring you the full race, and then the last 2 stages, the final 20 kilometers as well. So, after we won our first monument, let's hope the first of many, but it's going to be only one more season after this one. I don't know how many we can win, but Lombardia, it's in the bag, which is great, and that will gave us a lot of points, but unfortunately Pogacar did the 2nd place, so you lose some points, but not too many. So let's start with this Grand Tour of Guangxi, and let's hope this gives us enough points to overtake Pogacar. I doubt it, but let's see. 135 kilometers. Who are the favorites? Okay, sprinters. Yeah, sprinters. Is Pogacar here? Is the question. Is not. Okay. So he's not going to score any points today. So let's get this started, and as stated, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll be back for the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 1. Final 20 kilometers of this stage, and the fact that we are not the leaders and the manager orders were for us to do work do not bode well for the rest of this tour. We had to do 20 kilometers of work, we did 26, so I think we secured the 10 points and the level up for level 37, the last level, and the last level up for our stats. We are going to get
they really are moving. The
final stats for Pogibeater, hopefully 82 mountain. That would be swell, despite the fact that we don't need that much mountain, to be honest, because we won already the tours, but we could still win some more tours, in all honesty, to try to beat Pogacar at the individual ranking there. But some other stuff like monuments and one-day classics could be good. We'll see once we get to level up where we stand. So now I'm seeing who I should follow. Okay, who we could be a good option. Vernon, I see Vernon here. Okay, so can I grab the wheel of Vernon? Yes, I am in the wheel of Vernon. Okay, let's go to 5-kilometer mark. Here we are. So gel, use the aerodynamic skill, keep ourselves in the wheel of Vernon. Excellent. Now 3.5, let's use this. Keep ourselves in the wheel of Vernon. Yes, good. That's the right wheel to be on, I think. Despite the fact that he has not got the biggest of teammates. Can we follow Hobbs? Yeah, we can. So that's what I'll be doing. Hobbs is not going, really. Now he is. Sezbol with a good launch. Oh, Sezbol can win this, but he's not going to.
Right
Moschetti. Sezbol ended up in 4th, and we ended up in a very respectable 12th place. after doing work, so those 10 points are guaranteed. And I don't need any more points, so those 10 points are enough to get us into level 37, the last level up, the max level here in the game. So general wise we are 15 points, no points, mountain, no mountain points, young riders we are 3rd, and team wise we are 7th, but tied with every single team. So 17 points because the manager liked that 4th spot of Sesbol, so putting us into level 37, and let's go. Max level achieved. Stage races giving us +1 on mountain. No hills, unfortunately. What about the Bahada? The Bahada only giving us 2 on flat and 1 on Bahada, so it's going to be the stage races for sure, getting that +1 on mountain and +1 on medium mountain, plus the time trial as well, and Bahada as well. Maybe that +1 on the time trial can make us achieve the European Championship time trial. Hopefully. That would be great to get a full house on the Wall of Fame here. So let's go for the last skill. Done and dusted, and let's head for stage number 2. Now we don't need to fulfill manager orders because we don't need more experience points, so we can do our thing now. And even if the manager wants us to do some work here on the 2nd stage, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep myself in the pack, and I'm going to try to do something at the end. We'll see. So some races to be simulated here on this 16th of October, and here we are, 152 kilometers, very flat. The favorites are the same, so let's do it. And per usual, I'm going to do a cut, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 2. Final 20 kilometers of this stage number 2. No breakaway. We don't have a chance of getting some seconds here, so I'm not going to even try. We tried here on this one, on this intermediate sprint, to get some seconds, but we were caught on the line. So this one, no chance at all. So let's wait now for the end, and let's try to do something there. I don't know what, but we are 10 kilometers.
The riders are entering
Can I
the
see
last 10
Vernon
kilometers of the stage.
somewhere? Okay, I see Malucelli and Hobbs. Let's try to follow Hobbs again. This was our wheel last time.
The teammates of the main sprinters are not handing out tickets for a breakaway, so the stage
Moschetti
will end up in
is
a
a
mass
good option
sprint.
as well. Big sprint trains here. I see Vernon with no sprint train. Hobbs, I think, is the best sprint train guy here. I think. Or Kogut. Maybe Kogut.
The finish line is getting close.
Yeah, the finish line
riders
is getting
just passed
close.
the
Let's
5
try to
kilometers
follow
road sign.
Kogut then. Our former teammate. Okay, good. Let's use this and keep following Kogut. Kogut is in a very good spot. Very, very good spot. Come on, lead us. Kogut is sprinting, and we are following him. Maybe we can sprint at the end on this final 200 meters. It's going to be for Malocelli again. No, Ulik with Sesbol. Okay, Sesbol getting a 2nd spot. And we did a very decent again, 12. So no bonus seconds, unfortunately. Nothing. No points. Nothing at all. So, oh boy. Oh boy. We need that 4th stage to go our way. So Kogut is now leading the tour. We are still P15. Points wise, still no points. Mountain. Okay. Pogibeater with the 3rd spot on Young Riders, and team wise, bad. We didn't follow any of our manager orders of getting work, but the second spot to ball would give us 9 points that we don't need now. So let's get into stage number 3, the last one of the flat stages before the big one, the stage number 4, which we need, man, to try to do something there and hopefully get some gaps to everybody else. It's our only bet to try to win this tour, is getting a good gap in that stage number 4. So 121 kilometers on this hilly stage, but essentially ending on a flat. So the hilly guys are now the favorites, but I'm betting on the sprinters nevertheless. So now going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers to the line. Final 20 kilometers of this third stage, and this has been very fun. We've been getting 3 seconds of bonus on the intermediate sprints on each of them, and we've been getting a lot of mountain points along the way, and we still got 10 points here waiting for us now that we are in kind of a breakaway situation here, and I'm going to try to take advantage of that. This guy Van Poppel has a guy working for him quite hardly. So let's gather information about them, and let's go 85 ourselves now for this climb, trying to get those 10 points.
The escapees have surrendered.
As the pack
gives
grabbed
them
us.
no chance. It's in such percentages
Now,
that the strongest can create some gaps.
This guy's up to the test.
The riders are entering the last 15 kilometers of the stage.
Plancard is trying something, but he doesn't have the energy to follow us. So we got those 10 points. So we are leading the mountain by quite a lot, to be honest. And now let's deal with these final kilometers. We still got 10 seconds on that finish line. Okay, the group is splitting up. Quite a lot. Let's fall back to Soler. Okay, Van Poppel could be an option. Let's fall back to him.
The riders are entering the last 10 kilometers of the stage.
Pedersen as well. Stewart, Strong. Kogut, I see Kogut. Let's fall back to Kogut then. Yeah, that's a good shout. The pack is back together. And Malucelli is trying. Malucelli, I think, has got the best sprint train in the business now. So I'm going to try to follow him. Okay, Sesbol has returned. 5 kilometers. Okay, still follow Malucelli. Let's follow Zimmerman now. He's in a better position. Just trying to go. Huens, don't care.
And off he goes. He's giving it one last go.
Honestly, don't care. Let's try to follow Morgado. And give you the like this and follow Morgado. Morgado is one of the favorites today. Yeah, they are going to be caught, I think.
Finishing line within reach.
This is going to be tough. But I think they are going to be caught. Van Poppel is still one of the big favorites here, so let's try to follow Van Poppel. Van Poppel is going to charge. Oh, Sesbol! Sesbol, that's a good speed. And Sesbol is going to win this stage. Phenomenal. Antonio Morgado with the second place, Budding with the third, Poppel with the fourth, and we ended up in the top 10 with 8. But the most important thing is the mountain points that we amassed and the bonus seconds here. 6 seconds in total of bonus. Sesbol robbing those 10 seconds from everybody, especially Antonio Morgado, but Antonio Morgado with that second place got the same bonus seconds as we did. So this is going to be a big fight till the end, I think, with Antonio Morgado. Antonio Morgado is going to be one of the favorites for this tour. But it was a phenomenal stage for us, man. For sure. So general-wise, we are now in 4th, 10 seconds away from Sesbol. Sesbol is now leading, tied with Kogut. Points-wise, Sesbol is leading. We've got our first 15 points. Mountain-wise, we are leading by quite a bit. Young Riders, we are leading now, but tied with Hobbs and Morgado. And team-wise, we are tied in 10th, but with a lot of teams. Okay. 17 points that we don't need. And let's go to the big one of this tour, the 4th one. The stage that I'll be bringing you the full stage. So let's get right to it. And I'm expecting a good result here. We have to. If we want to win this tour, we have to get a good result here. So we must try it all today. And I saw in the last stage, every time that I jumped to the front on those mountains, everybody was struggling to follow us. So that's a good omen for today. But we need a good racing condition. 162 kilometers. This mountain, the Mashanongla, is not the steepest nor the longest. We are not among the favorites, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's hope we are the leaders at least, and we have a lot of guys working for us. That's the hope at least. For now, I'm going to do a cut, and I'll see you guys in the full race.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello
and here we are for this all-important 4th stage, the one that will decide everything. We are not the leaders, and we rolled a -1. Oh boy. Not ideal, but fortunately that -1 do not affect us negatively, the climbing ability at least. But it's not ideal at all, man. Not ideal. So, let's get going. And allow the other teams to do all the work here, and even our team to nullify that breakaway. It's only 5 points at the end of the first climb, so not worth it a fight on that. If the breakaway is this strong and this big. But the last climb, man, that Nongla scenic area climb. Okay, we have to up ourselves to 75. So the first one giving us 15 points, the last one giving us 10 points. Oh boy, that's going to be tough to deal with. Let's drop ourselves to 55 now. Should be able to recover. The pack is still working hard. Let's keep ourselves 65 as we are dropping a little bit, because the pack is still not happy with those 9 men ahead. And they are fighting at least to get those 3 men. They did, but they are still fighting, so they are not happy with at least one of those guys ahead, those 6 guys, at least. And they are dropping like flies, to be honest. And the pack is still working hard, but now they slow down quite a lot, and we've got 3 kilometers to go, 3.5, so let's go 85 ourselves and try to get that 3rd spot, giving us 2 points for the mountain. And that should not secure us our mountain, or maybe very close to secure the mountain jersey, hopefully. Okay, can we still get the 2nd place? Oh, yes, I think we did. Yes, we did. So, good. Good stuff. The 2nd place gave us 3 points. Okay, that's very interesting. So, let's keep focusing on this, because there's no breakaway now. Okay, now I'm going to follow Romeo because I want to fight for those points.
Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors.
Intermediary sprint points there, and especially the seconds. That's our main focus, is the seconds on that intermediary sprint. You lot. Fetches to the front, to Romeo. Okay, we know everything about him. So let's use them. Oh, the breakaway grew larger. Okay, that's interesting. So, guess we are in the breakaway. So let's fight. We've got
the breakaway is not to
9 seconds on intermediate sprints that we can try to fight for. Let's hope we can.
That's more than 2 minutes separating them.
Let's follow Romeo. Let's follow this guy then. Agnes. At least the third spot is ours. At least. Yeah, it's the third spot only. Let's use this. Let's grab water in the process. So the third spot giving us only 1 second, but it's 1 second nevertheless. So let's keep ourselves here, not do anything. That would be brilliant if we could recover some yellow. Doesn't seem like it. Guys are dropping already.
We're already at the halfway stage.
Okay, now we are working at 30,
that's
so
the end of the breakaway.
Yeah, that's the end of the breakaway indeed. And let's try to follow at 59 now. Some guys are attacking. One guy is attacking.
There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
Which is not ideal, but okay. We've got points nevertheless. 2 seconds.
A couple of teams have set themselves
Hopefully
up as
waiting
pacemakers
for
for the
us.
pack. They
Hopefully.
obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. The pack is slowly whittling away the lead.
Okay, let's go 85. Let's go 85 to the front. And hopefully our teammates do not work anymore, trying to get us. I cannot use this anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see if we can attack. And our team allow us to go. Yeah, they are.
A rider is looking to give the pack the slip.
But I think it's too tough to do this. But let's see. We can use the aerodynamic skill. That's what I'll be doing. Let's go 90. Let's sprint even. Let's get those 2 seconds. And we did. I think we did. Yes, we did. Ooh, that was tough, but we did it. We did it. We got 2 seconds. And I think it's going to be
there are a few riders in trouble at the back. So this is the last
our
third of
last
the race. Anyone who is gunning for victory
job
has
here.
got to make a move fairly soon.
in terms of getting seconds. I think it was our last opportunity to do so, because now the pack is going to work harder and we don't have the aerodynamic skill anymore, so no chance for us now. So let's advance this. You guys are giving us orders that nothing that we care. We are now staying behind, trying to survive essentially, as the breakaway will be caught soon. And they did it. No more breakaway. So maybe we can get those points after all. Maybe. Let's try to recover some of our yellow bar in the process. We need water. Let me put myself at 85 now. I would like some water.
The pace has slowed somewhat. It's perhaps due to fatigue, but I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice.
Okay, now they are going to work harder, aren't they? Yeah, they are working harder now. So no chance on this intermediate sprint. No chance at all. So let's wait for the water. Where is my water?
Some riders are being left behind.
Where is my water?
The pack is back on level terms with the breakaway group.
Here comes Van der Berg with the water. Excellent. Good. So let's return to 85 since we've got water and full energy, or full yellow bar in this case. Okay, let's prepare to deal with this climb on those final kilometers. We've got a aerodynamic skill that I want to use on the climb. So let's advance to it. We are approaching. Okay. 7 kilometers, let's go. Let's try to take this from the front immediately. Here we are, climbing. Let's use this. 5 kilometers Pogibeater with the gel.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
Here we are. Here we are. Zimmerman is trying to do something. Bush. Okay. I have to increase this to 90 then. And take this off. Let's go 88 then. Let's drop this to 86 now.
You see that? You can read the pain on the faces at the back of the peloton. There's a growing number of
90.
riders left behind.
We are getting a little bit of a ground, of a space.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Sprint. A little bit too early, but we did manage to get some distance. We are going to win the stage. Getting another 10 seconds of bonus, and let's see the gap to Morgado. 17 seconds, I think, plus the 10 bonus. Not to Morgado, it's only 4. But we did manage to get 1 second here and 2 seconds there. So 3 seconds in total, plus 10 seconds. And 9 seconds ahead of Morgado, plus those 17 seconds on the road. If the game acknowledged that, of course. But it should. It should indeed. So let's see what's the verdict. Yeah, 17 seconds. Okay, good. So general-wise, we are now leading 20 seconds ahead of Sesbol. Points-wise, we are now leading as well. 4 points ahead. Mountain, I think we took the mountain jersey now. Quite honestly. Young Riders 24 seconds ahead of Morgado, and team-wise we are leading now 17 seconds ahead of Ineos Grenadiers. So, brilliant spot to be on. We've got 2 stages and 2 flat stages that we can hopefully take it easy and win this tour, hopefully. 20 seconds to Sesbol. If Sesbol is able to win those 2 stages, is going to be tied with us, and if he can manage to get some seconds on the intermediate sprints, he's going to win the tour. So we have to keep an eye on that. 212 kilometers on this tough stage. Sesbol is one of the favorites, not the main one, but let's see. A lot of points here for the mountain, but not enough to take our mountain jersey off. So I'm going to keep myself in the pack for sure. For now, I'm going to do a cut, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 5.
We're just 20
Final
kilometers from the
20
finish, so
kilometers
things
of
should
this
come down to a
penultimate
mass
stage.
sprint for the line.
And we did manage to get those 15 points for the mountain, so securing the mountain jersey for sure. We get an extra 3 points there, 2 points there. No points on the other mountains, nor the intermediate sprints that was always going to the breakaway. Romeo, especially, getting some bonus seconds there. So, the sprint trains are going, and I'm going to do my own. Working for Sesbol, trying to give Sesbol the win. Like so, and like so, and like so. Let's start with 85 for now. We can use this, why not?
The peloton has slowed down a bit.
Try to bring everybody to the front. So this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13. Okay.
The finish line is getting close. The riders have just passed the 15 kilometers road sign.
Okay, we are approaching the 13 kilometer. Here we are. Let's give him the gel and let's up this tempo to 90. This is quite flat at the end. Yep, indeed. So 11 kilometer Van der Berg. And let's up this to 95 now. Trying to pull away from the rest of the
There's now just
sprint
10 kilometers
trains.
left.
So 95 with Van der Berg now, dropping to Schwell. Let's try to screw with the other sprint trains here. Of course, our
While
guys
the pack
were
is getting
blocked.
close to the finish line,
Of course they
everybody
were.
seems to agree that the stage will be won in a
9
sprint.
kilometers gel to Markel. I don't see Pogibeater anywhere. Van der Berg is gone, so 9 Kluckers now with the gel. Let's go 95 with Markel. Let's drop Van der Berg. Let's try to screw some guys here. Okay, who's going? Bush. 6 kilometers gel to Ekhoff.
The finish line
Joe.
is getting close. The riders just
Ball,
passed the 5 kilometers road
Pogibeater,
sign.
and let's use the aerodynamic skill on Pogibeater. Okay, he's done. Markel, let's use Kluckers. A little bit too soon, but okay. We hadn't any trials and run for this sprint train yet, so it's our first sprint train of this episode and tour. Okay, he's gone. Let's go with Ekhoff and sprint. That was a good lead out by Ekhoff. Let's sprint the rest with Ball. And Pogibeater can sprint as well. I think Ball is going to take this, but Pogibeater can do a second place. Maybe.
It's a superb sprint. win
Indeed,
for
second place for
Ball.
Pogibeater. So, getting 6 points, 6 extra seconds here. So, Ball is not having the final lap. Big win for Ball. Approaching 4 seconds, so he's still 16 seconds behind Pogibeater, and with that I think we guaranteed the tour. With that second place for Pogibeater, those 6 points, I think we've guaranteed the tour. But maybe Sesbol guaranteed his points jersey, maybe. Let's see. Let's see now on the general classification. We are leading 16 seconds ahead of Sesbol, now 13 seconds ahead of Antonio Morgado. Points wise, yeah, we switched around. Sesbol is now leading 1 point ahead. Mountain, yeah, we secured the mountain jersey for sure. Young Riders, probably that's secured as well. And team-wise, we are ahead of Ineos by 17 seconds. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. So let's get on to the final stage of this Tour of Guangxi and the final race of season number 4 and of this episode, of course. But before I sign off of this episode, I'm going to bring you the overview of the season as per usual. Every time we end the season, taking a look at the individual rankings and the highlights of the season, who won the most important races. We know Pogibeater did manage to win the Lombardia and the Tour de France, so we'll see the rest and see why is Pogacar so ahead of us. Maybe he won some big important races. I'm not expecting to see Pogacar winning La Vuelta or Il Giro, but we'll see. 168 kilometers. The favorites should be the same. Yep, the sprinters. So let's do this, and per usual I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this 6th stage, the final one of today's episode. Final 20 kilometers of this last stage, so let's do our sprint train. The last time it went well, so I'm going to repeat the dose, and like this, buying Tuchel is going to be the first one. Use the aerodynamic, the super leader, and let's go 85 with him. Let's go Tuchel. Let's go to the right side. Guys are trying to go. They are trying to get this seconds, and I think Tuchel did manage. No, it was Molano. Okay, nothing to be worried about. So let's get into the 13 kilometer mark like we did last time. So here we are on it. Let's give Tuchel the gel. Let's go 90 with him. And let's try to break free from the shackles of the legs ahead of us. So this is a little bit more undulating than last time. Not much, but a little bit more. So let's go 95 now, and Markel give you the gel. Let's go. Let's try to punch through.
There's now just 10 kilometers left.
Indeed. Tuchel is done. Let's use him for a little bit longer. Okay, now Markel must go himself. At 95, Tuchel can drop to Pogibeater, and let's try to screw
The sprinters are
not our train,
up front.
but
It'll
the other
probably
trains.
be a mass sprint finish.
Okay. Gel to Van der Berg. 7 kilometers gel to Klukers. While Markel is still trying to work hard. He's gone. So let's go Van der Berg. Go. Let's get out of the way and try to screw guys here. Not working. Eckhoff with the gel.
We're into the last 5 kilometers.
Yes, we are. 5 kilometers gel to Cesbol, Pogibeater, and let's give this to Pogibeater. Markel. Not Markel. You keep going. Markel can drop. Go, 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 go. Let's even go 99 now. Final 4 kilometers. You are done, so let's use Klukers. At 99, let's go. And give this to Pogibeater. These two of them blocked. Let's go to the right side, Klukers. Okay, you can try to sprint. Good. Don't get blocked. Eckhoff sprint. That was a good amount of sprint. Let's sprint the rest with Ball. And sprint with... No, Pogibeater, let's keep him the wheel. Ball is going to take this stage again. Another victory for Ball, so the third victory for Ball. Pogibeater this time around could not get any bonus seconds, but nevertheless, he won the Tour. So brilliant stuff. Is this enough for us to complete one of our objectives, which is beating Pogacar on the individual ranking? I don't know. We'll see. So, we won the Tour. Sesbol with the second place. Points-wise, it goes to Sesbol. We ended up in second, 10 points away from him. Mountain, we take home the Mountain jersey as well as the Young Riders jersey. And team-wise, we take home the team. So we won it all. Brilliant stuff. Big points from the manager. 100. We don't need it, but big points. So now let's advance till day 25. And we'll take a look there at the end of the season. So the closing of the transfer market is here. But there's a couple more races going on. So it's going to be a little bit more accurate on the 25, despite no more races for the individual ranking points. But we've got some national championships going on, but Afghanistan not going to award points to the leaders of that individual ranking classification. And here we are on the 25th of October, right, game? The game is taking a little bit more time than I was expecting, simulating this 24, so probably this is the last day of the season for sure. Okay, good. Let's delete the news. The biggest news are as follows. Yeah, the biggest move to Visma Lab of us, for sure. We got some other big names moving. Okay, and we can delete this. And now let's take a look at results and rankings. So Pogacar take home the individual ranking. We did manage to get a good amount of points, but not enough to reach Pogacar. He scored points at the end, I don't know how. Vingegaard and Wout van Aert, the third and fourth place. Our new teammates. We can take a look at our team. Our brand new team. So let's do it immediately. Okay, we are not the leaders, which is kind of curious. Let's put this on the attributes. We are the same in terms of mountain, better on the flat. But medium mountain, Vingegaard is better than us, hills is better than us. Time trial, we are better than him. Prologue, we are kind of the same. And cobbles, we are better than him. Sprint, we are better than him, but he's better accelerating. Downhill, we are kind of the same. He's a better barrador. Stamina, we are better. Resistance, we are better. And recovery, we are better. Okay, that's interesting. But we've got Huijbrooks as well. Very good rider. Koij, one of the best sprinters in the world. Wout van Aert, one of the best sprinters, despite his getting older. Then Hagens, Pablo Torres, a very good youngster. Bentulet, Affini, Stefan Williams, Nordhagen could be a good teammate. Zambanini, Brenner, Van Dijk, Sepp Kuss. Okay, we've got a good team. Adam Yates as well. Very old already, but still Adam Yates. And the other Van Dijk guy. Okay. Eckhoff. Okay, as well. He moved with us. Sam Uman. Okay, that's a very interesting team, to say the least, for next season. And now let's finish seeing these rankings. So the 10th guy was Felipe Martinez, João Maiden's 9th. Van der Poel, Del Toro, phenomenal season for him. Jonathan Milan and Evan Poole. Okay, in terms of team, our new team ended up in 2nd, our former team ended up in 3rd. UAE won this. In terms of nation, Slovenia with that 2nd place, Belgium won the thing. In terms of victories, Pogacar did manage to beat us as well there. UAE beat us as well, and Slovenia is in 10th place, Belgium getting the most victories. Okay, so in terms of highlights of the season, Vingegaard won the Giro d'Italia, Derek Guy and Cossier with the podium, Vergalito with the points jersey, no, the mountain jersey, Milan with the points jersey and Cossier with the young riders. Tour de France, we won it all, with Pogacar on the 2nd place. La Vuelta goes to Daniel Felipe Martinez, João May II, Matteo Jorgensen with the third spot, Narvaez getting the points jersey, the mountain jersey, Vernon the points, Del Toro the young riders. The other tours, we won the Santos to Down Under, we won the Paris-Nice, Remco with Terreno Adriático, Catalunya to Pogacar, Basque Country to Pogacar, Romandie to Sivakov, August with Dauphiné, Pogacar with Swiss, Vingegaard Polon, and Wout van Aert with Ren White Tour. The Worlds and Euros, Pogacar was the winner of the World Championship Road Race, we ended up in second. The time trial was to Evenepoel, we ended up in third. Road race for the Euros, TTT. And the time trial, Kung with Van Aert and Affini, the podium. The National Championship, we don't care. Monuments, Milan with the Milano San Remo. Antonio Morgado with the Tour de Flanders. That's surprising. Paris-Roubaix to Wout van Aert. Liège-Bastogne-Liège to Pogacar, and us with Il Lombardia. The other classics, Strade Bianche to Evenepoel, Mathieu van der Poel with the Saxo Classic, Pedersen, the Gent-Wevelgem, Thibaunis with Amstel, Rafferty with La Flèche Wallonne, Pogacar with San Sebastian, Philipsen with the Bretagne Classic, TTT with the Bammer Sika Classic, and Vauquelin with Quebec. And that's the overview of the season with the highlights. So, next episode, Monday's one, we are going to start season number 5 with our brand new team, and we are going to focus on tours and monuments, everything that could give us points in order to beat Pogacar. We have one shot to do so, and of course we are going to fight for the European Championship. So I'm going to set a target, a red target, target number 8 for around 9 of September, around there. So that's the plan for the next episode, Monday's one, because this one is done and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave me some comments down below. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I hope to see you Monday for the start of season number 5, where we are going to plan the training and the targets for the season number 5, and of course race the first races of season number 5. But for now, it's all done. Bye bye, and take care.